Hi everyone, this is Miss Abigail. I hope you're doing well at home and enjoying your schoolwork. I wanted to review something we talked about earlier in the school year, and that was intervals. And just to review, if you consider the first note of the scale as 1, and the next note is 2, and the next note is 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, going from the 1 to the 2 is a second, going from the 1 to the 3 is a third, going from the 1 to the 4 is a fourth, and you get the idea. In fact, we got a lot of practice with that when we were singing the 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 thing. So what I wanted to do today was play some intervals and let you see if you can figure out what they are. And I will write down what they are as I'm doing them so that you can test yourself afterwards to see how many you got right. So we're going to start with ones that are pretty easy to tell apart, or at least I think they are pretty easy to tell apart. We're going to do seconds. Seconds are pretty easy to notice. They sound like the notes are fighting. And then we're going to do thirds. And even though seconds and thirds are really close on the piano, thirds sound a lot smoother than seconds do, and I feel like they're pretty easy to tell. Here's some thirds. So what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to play intervals, and I'm also going to split them. So I'll play them together, and then I'll play the notes separately, and then I'll play them together again. And your job is just to write down what they are and see how many you can get right. Last one. Okay, you should have 10 intervals, and I hope you got them right. I'm going to read out what they were so you can check your answers. The first interval was a second. The next one was a third. Then we had a second, a second, a second, a third, a third, a second, a third, and a third. By the way, the name for notes that are played together is a harmonic interval, and if you play them separately, it's called a melodic interval. Harmonic like harmony, and melodic like melody. So here is melodic, and here is harmonic. The next thing I'd like to do is play just a little bit of a piano piece for you This is a song that's kind of neat because it has a lot of intervals in the whole song. It has a lot of seconds, it has a lot of thirds, and of course other things too. And I'd like you to listen to it, and maybe if your ear is really in tune with seconds and thirds, you may be able to hear the seconds and thirds in the song. And that song is called a Starfish Serenade. I did not play the whole thing. It's by a composer called Rebecca Oswald, and she wrote it when she had an injury in one of her shoulders, and so this is a song written for just one hand. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great week.